Son of a bitch. Fuck. Ah!
Paranormal Resident.
Hi guys, welcome back to Paranormal Resident. So in today's video I brought you to Kilruane Cemetery and church. So there's a ruined church here, there's two ruined church, and it's a big enough graveyard. It's a bird. I'm a bit jumpy. So what I'm going to do is show you guys around. We're going to do some Microphonic and some ghost tube and maybe some EVP. There's a lot of EMF, EVP, blah, blah, blah. It's hard to remember all of them. Okay, so that's the path I came from, and we have the ruined church up here. There's loads of little graves. There's some really nice headstones. I love this one with the dove on top. Let's get a close up of that. Isn't that so cool? He lost his wing, but isn't it an olive branch that the dove has in its mouth? There's a child's grave here as well that I want to make sure I'm not showing. Yeah, okay, it's there, so I'm not going to show that. So we have Celtic cross. I was here once before, guys, and I absolutely love it here. You can see there where the other part of the ruined church is. It's only a wall, but I really love the kind of Victorian gravestones here. It's kind of rare, this type of graveyard, because it's very British, but it has some beautiful architecture. You can see a bit of that fell off. I don't know where that's from, but the stonework is amazing. So I'm sure this is very old. Looks like I might get in there today. But there is the bell tower. It does look incredibly old. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get straight into it. I'm going to use some Microphonic. Again, guys, I'll turn you around. I'm not saying Microphonic is real. I'm not saying it's fake. But I find it a lot of fun to use. I always say this at the beginning of the video because I usually get hate for using an app. I do have a spirit box. I use it in almost every video. And people like Microphonic. I think it has some interesting responses. And some that is hard to argue with. And if they can manipulate radio frequencies, why not? Why can't they manipulate sound from an app? If we're on the whole theory that ghosts are real, then I'm pretty sure they can do what they want, you know. So I'm gonna try and get into the church this time, and I'm gonna see if anything comes true. The last time I was here, a few things did come true, and I was a bit creeped out. But that was at the beginning of Paranormal Resident, and now I'm a bit more. Well, I still get freaked out. You can ask Paranormal Adventures Ireland that when I'll tell you a little story. I went to Lep Castle. This was my second time. It was my first time fully meeting the guys of Paranormal Adventures Ireland. I met them a year or two before that, but it was just a passing thing, and we were up in the bloody chapel in Lep Castle, and it was all quiet. We were axing out. I was getting very creeped out. It was black, like it was dark, and we're like, oh, if you can make a noise, blah blah blah. We were hearing tapping, and then we heard this almighty bark, like a dog barking, and I literally hopped on the table and I told show myself supposed to be this ghost hunter, but no. And the public, the people that were there, like just normal members of the public who came to the event, they were just looking at me like, what's wrong with this kid? And I'm supposed to be the ghost guy. So I'm going to go into the church and do some Microphonic. Okay, so I got in over the wall. So that is the bell tower there. We're going to go in. There's a bottle of beer there. There's plaster everywhere. Just be careful of nails and obviously fallen masonry, which seems to... Oh, there's a fireplace. That's a bit weird. And a chair. Ooh. So, this is the chapel, but I can't understand why there's a fireplace there. I suppose I have to get heated up somehow. But look at all this masonry that's after falling. Not safe. Okay, well, I'm going to take a seat and do some spirit box. So Microphonic on, guys. So, we're going to see what comes through. And don't put it on echo, because it repeats the word. Okay, I'm calling out to the spirits of Kilruane Cemetery. Kilruane Cemetery. If you're here with me now, can you come and say hello? Do you know my name? Can you say my name? My name's Kilruane. Can you say Kilruane? Look at the window frame. Oh. Completely overgrown. Can you tell me how many spirits are here with me now? Tree. I don't know if I'll have out putting things on my mouth. Paul. Kira. Used to be called Kilruane in school. Kilruane. Now look at me. They were right. Who's here with me now? I can feel you here with me now. Wait. Do you know what's happening right now in the world? What's happening in the world now? Can you say my name again? Can you say Kilruane? Did it say it? I'm not too sure. Try a different setting. So, reverb will echo off. Do you know about the virus? Again, can you tell me how many spirits are here? What year is it? What year is it, spirits? not very smooth with the camera. Like, God loves a trailer. Okay, guys. I know when enough is enough with the spirit box, so I'm going to... I'm going to switch over to GhostTube. I'm going to pop it up on the screen so you can see it and just walk around and chat to you guys and show you a bit more of the graveyard. So, here we go. Okay, now I'm out there. God, I look rough. I'm going to switch on GhostTube. I'm going to walk around together and see if anything comes true. So, I'm going to pop it up on the screen so you guys can see. Now, okay. So, oh, Jesus. Some graveyards. That's EMF going off there, guys. So, if there's any spirits here who would like to come and say hello, please do so. My name is Kilruane.
Where am I?
I'm not sure where you are. You're in the afterlife.
Nicole.
Hello, Nicole. So I was just in there. You can see the old wall of the church up here. So spirits, please use your energy. Come close, give me a message through GhostTube. See the lamb on the gravestone? That is the Lamb of God.
Strangled.
That's why that's there. I was always wondering, I was like, is the family like shepherds or... Strangled, open. Can you tell me your name? So again, guys, that's the proximity mirror. Fully aware, this is not mind-blowing evidence. I don't think it is. It is me walking around supposedly haunted places. I use some apps, I use Spirit Box, I have my EVP with me as well. But if nothing shows up in them, I don't put it in the video. So, football there. That's the old wall of the church. And there's a little, like, walled area here in front of me. You can see it on the GhostTube screen. Not sure. I think it's kind of like a tomb. But lost its roof. So, how's everyone doing? I like to check up on you now in every video. And just to make sure that everyone is happy, they're safe, they're not sick. It's getting scary. I don't know, I've never felt like the way I feel now. Like, I've met so many cool people. Like, I have 1,200...
Be careful.
I will be careful. 200 subscribers. 1,200, 1.2, 4 or something. And, you know, that's a lot of people, and I worry about you all. I know I'm a bit of a sap. Like, this grave is very sad. He's only 2 years older than me. This grave is but a veil covering the splendour of paradise. Dennis McGinna, beloved son and brother, whose gentle soul passed from this earth the 17th of September 2004, age 31. And I think that's Alpha and Omega, or Tree of Life anyway, and that is something to do with science, is it? I think it could have been a scientist. I'm not too sure now. I'm going to come off really stupid, I'm sorry. But I seen Alpha and Omega ones, but they're usually on priests. Pretty sure that means he was maybe a Scientologist or a scientist. So, I don't know, but very unusual gravestone for Ireland. Very unusual. So Americans mostly call them tombstones. We say headstone or gravestone. I hate seeing children's graves. It really disturbs me.
House.
House. Can you say the name of one of these tombstones? So I can go and talk to your grave? So, I had this fear for a long time before Paranormal Resident about being buried 6 feet under.
Angel.
I always thought I'd wake up 6 feet under,
I'm lost.
buried alive. Angel. Hello, Angel. An angel or a name? You're lost. Well, follow me. And if you're lonely, I shouldn't say this, but I'm going to say it. You can follow me and communicate
Stop
with me.
recording.
Oh, okay. So I always had this fear of being buried alive. So I don't have a will or anything like that. And this whole coronavirus thing has kind of brought it up. I know I'm not high risk, but your mind goes there. I've been hearing a lot of people my age ended up in intensive care, especially smokers, which I am one. And I have been since I was 16. So if my lungs get damaged in any type of way, more so than they already are, I'm kind of screwed. So I always thought, no, I'm not going to be buried alive because I can't handle it. Claustrophobic.
Follow you.
But maybe not. I always wanted to be cremated, but then I've seen videos of cremation, and you don't fully burn. It's very... No, don't follow me, actually. It's okay. Well, you can follow me. I'll sit down and tell you the story. So I always thought I would be cremated because I was afraid of burial. But Paranormal Resident, I've after fallen in love with graveyards, and I do know now I want to be buried. So if I die, residents, make sure I'm buried, and make sure it's a really cool, gothic ass, Victorian ass tomb, gravestone, like really horror movie style. That's what I want now.
9.
If I die. I always had this weird feeling, which is kind of creeping me out more, 9, that I would die in my early 30s.
Sister.
And I've been saying it since I was 16. I always said that my early 30s,
14.
that's all I'll live to. And for some reason, it's just like this knowing. I kind of always known it. Now, I could look back at this video in, 6 years' time and go, dumbass. But I just had this feeling. And I said it to all my family and friends. And I just said, I'm going to die in my early 30s. I know I am. I don't know what it is. I just don't feel like I'm going to live any longer. And I don't think I'm supposed to. It's weird. It's weird. You question all these things about, especially in times of crisis, like you start to question it. Like, what's it all about?
Why did you come?
To figure out if there's an afterlife if I do die. Because I promise every one of you lot, if you do a Ouija board, or if you do a spirit box and you ask for me, I will pop my little head in and go, it's Kilruane. And I'll do it all spooky and shit just to, make your video go viral. If you have, if you're recording it or anything like that. Or any of my paranormal YouTuber friends. If I die, bitch, you're going to go viral. Just saying. I don't know. You start thinking of weird things when there's crisis. So, I'm going to end it there, guys. It's been fun. It's been a blast. But gotta go. And I'm gonna go around and take some pictures. Do my thumbnail face. And yeah. Hope I don't die. Okay guys, thanks so much for watching Paranormal Resident. I actually really like this location. Something about it brings me a lot of peace. I don't know what it is. And I actually do love it, even though I went in depth with some stuff. But, you know, I'm trying to talk more in my videos, communicate with you guys more, get closer to you guys. That's my whole reasoning for it. So sometimes I can come off like a total dumbass. But that's okay, because all I'm trying to do is get to know you guys more and build a relationship with you. So yeah, thanks so much for watching Paranormal Resident. If you could, please like and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and oh, look at this. That's so cool. Oh, that's really cool. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, all linked down below. Also, if you could emphasize Facebook, go over and check it out. I post videos on there, little videos, and I'm Paranormal Resident Ireland, so at Paranormal Resident Ireland. But I'm sure if you just search Paranormal Resident, I'll pop up somewhere. So please go like that, that would be awesome. So okay guys, until next time, stay safe, don't die. But if I do, bitch, I'm gonna haunt you.
Paranormal Resident.